The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of... She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing.
Okay.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but the raw truth
But what would you say?
No.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal to prevent what happened to Kachina from... Then, I understand.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a sec. I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about staying there. Your sense of... I won't sugarcoat it.
That, just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does...
Kachina's waiting.
I failed to protect...
Traveler?
Understood. Then I'll support the Masters of the... If we can find Kachina... Then comes the hard part.
But
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way, however.
That's fine by...
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
See, Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact. It was originally...
That was the artifact I delivered.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are on... Besides... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect or... I've heard all about your accomplishments. Why? Is that not...
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid.
That's perhaps ideally.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire, but...
You're right. The gradual corrosion caused by the abyss has resulted in a as things stand. The pilgrimage is The abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan.
We can't let...
No, but if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice... Let's go. There's still a way.
You mean...
Yes.
Yeah, fighting होगा अभी टाइम भी लग रहा है
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name-bearers.
Don't let those chosen all we can.
Even so,
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech?
Yeah.
Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
नहीं रहना क्या ही कर सकते एक मिनट से ज़्यादा टिकते नहीं हैं यहाँ पे चलो ये भी नहीं टिका दिक्कत है भाई बोरिंग क्वेश्चन करना चलो भाग गया।
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Saritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting, but I'm sure the captain has his own reason.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they...
No. We're running out of... The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the... Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
लोग टाइटल पढ़ के भी आते फिर चले जाते बहुत बोरिंग दिखाई पढ़ लिया
Natlan's strength. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
और एक बंदा है देखते हैं ये बंदे कब तक टिक पाते हैं पहले वाला बंदा तो 10 सेकंड ये भी 10 सेकंड भी नहीं गया 3 सेकंड में खत्म नेक्स्ट बंदा आके कितनी देर टिक पाता है हम देखते हैं ये वाला और एक नया बंदा आया है ये 10 सेकंड से ज़्यादा टिक पाएगा
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be...
Should we go back and check what's going on?
चलो बंदा टिक गया बहुत देर तक अब टिक ही गए हो तो सब्सक्राइब का बटन पे और एक हथौड़ा मारे दो
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name. Okay, let's just keep...
अगर 500 सब्सक्राइब तो हमें कुछ मिलेगा तो ये हम इधर जाना है इधर ऊपर है इधर ऊपर खोलते हैं उसके बाद इस तरफ जाएंगे मिला है हमें अचीवमेंट वगैरह भी मिल रहा है देर नहीं है ये ऐसे ही होते बोरिंग इस तरफ से था हाँ इस तरफ से चलो मैप अनलॉक हो जाएगा हमारा चलो दौड़ के चलो ये लो थैंक यू अरे ड्यूरिंग कॉम्बैट कौन सा कॉम्बैट चलो अभी ठीक है ओ भाई एक और बंदा आ गया वाओ लकी नहीं, दोनों के दोनों चले गए। चलो, नहीं है कुछ नहीं, खाली ओके, खाली है हमारा। तो ये जाना है, ये क्या है, इसको कुछ मार्क कर सकते हैं। अच्छा, इस पर तो वो होके जाना है। चढ़ जाते हैं, चढ़ जाते हैं, चढ़ जाते हैं। ये वाला फीचर अच्छा रहता है अगर कुछ सीखना चाहता है एडवांसली, मतलब कर दे हमें नोटिफाई कर दे, तो बंदा टिकेगा नहीं। इसका एवरेज ड्यूरेशन ये है, तो पता चल रहा है बंदा मुझे कौन से कंटेंट। मेरा जो कंटेंट है वो बोरिंग कंटेंट है। ये क्या है, मुर्गा है क्या? हाँ, अच्छा, मुर्गा ही था। चलो, वेलकम बैक टू द बोरिंग कंटेंट। ये और एक व्यूअर्स आ गए हैं हमारे पास, जैसा कि मैं देख पा रहा हूँ। तो आप कितने देर टिकेंगे? स्लो ही जाना पड़ेगा हमें, नहीं तो यहाँ के गिर के मौत ही है हमारा। हमारा भगवान पूरा ऐसे हो रहा है, आग पड़ लिया मेरा मोबाइल। तो भाई आगे तो एक मैसेज भी कर दो कि कौन होगा। उस बार क्या हुआ, उस टीम में एक बंदे ने कुछ बोला, मैं रिप्लाई नहीं कर पाया, बंदा गुस्सा होकर चला गया। उसके बाद मेरा डाउनफॉल शुरू हुआ, उसके बाद व्यूज ही नहीं मिले। चलो देखते हैं इस बार मैं रिप्लाई करते हैं। चलो इधर नहीं है क्या? तो मैं इतना मेहनत से क्यों चढ़ाई था? अरे यार ये नीचे है। ये नीचे है। चलो, बहुत मेहनत कर लिया। वाह, वक्त भी दे रहे, और मेहनत कम। ये कौन सा है? ओके, ये वाला है।
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
इनसे निकल जाते हैं, ये अच्छा नहीं लगता मुझे। अरे यार, चलो कुछ बातें करते हैं।
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry. The nature of...
I appreciate what...
I thought you might...
Something life isn't
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe.
Thank you.
चलो, फटाक से दो गए।
Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker, so she's
दो
famous.
गए,
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe.
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river in that sense. The stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough.
We couldn't do that or...
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
Bichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed.
Thank you.
Good luck.
चलो कहाँ जाना है अभी हमें 52 मीटर दूर जाना है बहुत दूर जाना है बहुत ही दूर जाना है बहुत दूर आ गया है
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him!
ओह वाओ पटाख से 2 बड़े
Hello there, are you Vichama?
that was quite amazing
That's me.
कैसे
Did you need something?
मैं मैसेज कर देता हूँ हेलो
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? No, if you really think about it.
Are you okay?
कर देती है
Everything's fine. After I help you.
Your friend?
Yes, but I'd rather not.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping.
Then we're agreed.
चलो एक बंदा घट गया हेलो देते ही घट जाते हैं बहुत मुश्किल कर देगा
I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood.
Wow, you got...
I just picked. I'll go find.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a...
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally, you can only get obsidion from the Children of Echoes. But I heard there's a traveling merchant...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set up...
10 बंदे मिल जाते हैं ना अच्छा आपको गनशाइन एंड फेंकने देती कुछ और
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have it. Hang on, Kachina.
इतना तो बच जाएगी हमारा क्या होगा चलो कलेक्ट कर लेते कुछ लेना है हमें रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे 30,000 मोरा 6-7-8 चलो
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole
Deal.
Wait. Really?
2 लाख
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
अच्छा तो अभी हम सप्लाई करेक्ट करेंगे
No one can catch me.
सप्लाई लेते हैं उसके बाद चलते हैं रेस्क्यू के लिए
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything.
I know, it's just Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown... Here you go. How's he do?
Do you know what happened between...
I heard about it in Melko. 5 years, but on the eve...
Then what happened?
The team agreed. Vichama... It's just... Vichama went into a deep... Oh, yeah. I've... The abyss has... Anyway.
कैसे कारण मरी कैसे नहीं किससे करेंगे भाई?
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all.
I've made all the necessary. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. Yes. After Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of...
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malko and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer! Access
denied.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Time for your arraignment! Wind, hear me! I can fix this! Born of ice and frost. Boom!
Gather.
No touching! We're way behind for Rex Lapis! Next on the agenda... Born of ice and frost. Did I miscalculate? We're way behind schedule.
This is order. Stabilize.
Incinerate! Go as planned! Barbados, guide us. Access denied. Motion to compel. Object.
Solidify.
Go as planned. Wind, hear me. Access denied. This is long overdue. Incinerate!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close. Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong!
करते रहना आगे देखा है ना बदल
This power!
Hanging in there?
Malco. No!
We can't wait any longer!
I already tried.
In that case, get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go
Okay.
At least could you... Vichama! Vichama?
I couldn't. Once you're and
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard.
Huh? This is.
क्या हुआ?
Hey, Malco. God,
not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought I'd have.
Guess I have something to be. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, but
A deeper...
Malco was always the type. For all these...
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my help, I had... But once allowed to fester, guilt... If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines. That way, there are critical... That's something...
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though. Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name. Oh, and apologize for